Boom, boom, boom. Yep. Wednesday. Welcome to your Wednesday morning. Yeah. What's happening? Ah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely nothing's happening here. Bumcrack Picker is last, and Lag is cheerful soul as usual. Good morning. So, did y'all see my new video? A video or two ago, I said, I ain't gonna buy any more gold. And then yesterday, I bought some gold. But the price came way down, man. You can't hardly buy precious metals for um, close to what they call the spot price. Like right now, gold is like $1,720. And you'd be lucky to pay, oh, maybe 4 or 5% above that. Hi, Anissa. And yesterday, I found some of the type of gold coins I usually buy for 3% above the spot price. And spot price for gold is down, so these were cheaper than I've bought them in quite a long time. Not extremely cheaper. It's not cheaper in the world of reseller cheap, but it's pretty cheap. Diane! What's going on, Diane? So I see that Bearded Picker is doing a show at the same time. We're having a simulcast. Actually, not a simulcast. I'm thinking about during this show doing a screen share and crashing his show. Because I'm sneaky like that. Sneaky Sneakerson. What? Come on, BB. Here first, let's see. So, Scott's got Dave and Grumpy Old Man over there.
Hello.
Hi. What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
I'm over here creeping on Scott's show.
Oh.
He started. This is his. He's back. He's led. This is his third Wednesday in a row. So I was over there.
Oh.
I'm creeping on his show. Let's see. Here, let me show you.
Why don't you just go over and watch his show instead of having your own?
Because I'm having my own show. What's wrong with it? If people want to watch both shows, they can put a split screen up and just watch us both. Besides, I like talking to you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. So there he is.
Hi, Scott.
Okay.
You're silly, Todd. He's trying to slide into your time slot. That's possible. Very possible. There's been a few that have tried and
Well, see,
failed.
lags in both. No, wait. Who's over there?
That's crazy. Let's see who's in his comments.
Yeah, he's talking about your the person that mooned you on your show.
He's talking about who?
He was talking about you getting your show mooned.
Getting it moved. What do you mean?
It was Sally's show that had the mooner. Can y'all see this? I'm creeping on him. It's difficult for my old man brain to keep up with.
It's
Trying to
not
talk over
that
here
unusual.
and
Hot
listen
show.
over there.
I gave that baby away.
Gave what, baby? Oh, you gave the show away?
Yeah. I got too much going on these days, man.
What's going on?
Just too
Oh,
much.
nothing.
Too much stuff going on.
Yeah.
I have to go
I'm,
back to work tonight. That sucks.
I'm just busy as hell. So lags over there.
Mm-hmm.
Is he sharing our show now? What? Wait, I'm lost.
You're lost. See, that's what you get.
That's what I get. This show is always number one. Yeah, right. See, lags over there in the other show too. See, look,
Mm,
highlighting him there. Thanks, lag. You cheating on me with the enemy.
no, you should just see if you can go over and be on his crew.
No, I don't. I don't rate with that level of. Nah, they're all good guys, but whatever. No, I can't
Yeah,
keep up with one show. Yeah, I need to quit doing this because I'm getting.
you're getting sidetracked big time.
I am. I'm like squirrel, 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 back and forth. Okay, I give up on them. Anyway, that was kind of funny. Uh, yeah, I don't know how Gwen can do it. I think it's pretty much all women though. Like they can watch TV, talk on the phone, uh,
I I can't I
cook
can't do all that. I can do like two things at once.
cook something in a pot and change a diaper all at the same time. And I'm like, God, how do you do all that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we've raised children usually, and that has a lot to do with it. You're always you're always doing a couple of things when you have kids. You're always doing a few
is
things
that
all at once.
Uncle Fester? He's talking about Chartier.
Oh, I don't know him. I mean, I've
No,
seen him before, but
that's John Chartier. Who was
yeah,
it that really hated him? Um, I
I
think it
don't.
was your sister. I think it was Valerie. She didn't hate him, but
She just liked him.
who was it that made up the name about him instead of Chartier? It was Chartier. Chartier.
Shitty gay.
Chartier or something. Isn't it shart when you fart and you shit a little bit at the same time? Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, Mark. Mark. Marky Mark, what's it going on? Yeah.
Hello.
So, what's the topic for today? Wednesday, hump day. Nothing much.
No longer on vacation.
Dang it. How many days were you off?
11.
Wow, that's a good long time.
It didn't feel like it.
Yeah, no. It's like when we go on vacation and the first couple of days, man, we got a lot of vacation left to go. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the last 2 days and one day, and we're like, oh, it's almost over.
Yeah. How did it do that? How did it go by so fast?
Yeah,
Me and my son went out for a good meal yesterday. We went to Applebee's and
good.
ate to our heart's desires, and uh,
Eating good in the neighborhood.
yeah, we just went all out.
Seems like every time I go to Applebee's, I either spill a glass of iced tea or I'm pouring ketchup and the lid pops off, or
Oh my
it's just
God,
something weird always happens to me when I'm at Applebee's. And usually other people are involved in my mishaps.
like
Like,
you end up pouring it on somebody else.
yeah, I mean, I knocked over a huge glass of tea at
Oh my God,
Applebee's. I don't know. It's probably been 10 or 15 years ago now, but it went all over David.
man.
Uh, Applebee's is off. I kind of prefer Chili's. I like Chili's.
I don't know if I've ever been to Chili's, to tell you the truth.
What? That's
Yeah,
un-American.
well, I know, but not where I live.
It's a lot like Applebee's, only I don't know.
I don't know.
Chili's is a lot cheaper than going to a even just a slightly bit fancier restaurant.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. They don't need to. I don't get why, like a beer in a restaurant that they bring to you at your table. Why does that have to cost $6? It
Yeah,
costs,
something like
the
that.
restaurant buys so much. Their cost is probably maybe 75 cents per beer,
Mm-hmm.
and then they sell it to you for $6. I'm like, I get that you're out, you're having an entertaining time at a restaurant, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah. But our
It,
Applebee's over here, man, they know how to cook some grub. It's just all good stuff.
yeah, Applebee's is good, and they're not the most expensive place either, are they?
No, no, there's more expensive places to eat.
Yeah, Applebee's and Chili's and
I have places in my own town that I haven't eaten yet
probably
because
crack.
it's so like probably 3 or 4 places at least that I have not ate at because it's so expensive.
Yeah,
We're talking $50 a plate.
we got a nice restaurant downtown.
And it's-
I mean, if you just go in, you don't have an alcoholic beverage, you just have tea.
mhm.
The minimum is still like $30 a piece in and out.
Yeah, our bill was 80 yesterday. That's not with the tip.
Hmm. Well, you don't do that very often, so
No,
do
not
it
at all.
once in a while. But I know people they hardly ever cook for themselves. They just either order food or go out to eat.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good at about eating at home most of the time.
It is price gouging a little bit, isn't it, Mark? It's like I wouldn't mind if they charge like even 3 times their cost. What's 75 cents times 3? If they charged, let's see, that'd be $1.50. That'd be like $2.25. They could make money at $2.25 a beer.
Yeah.
I don't know why they have to. And I think people would order more if they were less expensive,
Well,
which then the
that's the
price would
thing. It's a
be.
food place. So when you have a food place, you want to have them drinking more than what they're eating.
Oh,
Well,
sure.
depending. I don't know. That's like, okay, so say like our Chinese buffet place. Um so a buffet, they don't want you to eat as much as, what you can handle or whatever, which is about, for somebody that's a good eater, 3 or 4 plates, right?
Hmm.
So they try to fill you up on drinks. That's what they do.
Yeah,
They're always,
I like
they're
Red
always,
Lobster too, but
oh, I haven't been to Red
I think
Lobster.
they overcharge.
I haven't been to a Red Lobster in probably 15 years.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
someplace I'd like to go soon.
Wednesday's my day to water, so I'm gonna go move my water. I'll be right back.
Uh, Applebee's has rats. What? Mine does not. I That place is clean as a whistle. I think it depends on your restaurant. 'Cause some people just don't clean as far as like, you know, employees. Our Applebee's, I think yesterday we seen they start at $17 an hour. And I'm like, dang, that's good wages right there. Ugh, I couldn't imagine having to eat something like that. I know that there's other places that they'll do that because they're starving otherwise, but I could not even imagine. I think I might have to starve to death. No joke. That's scary shit right there. Thinking about having to go to eating mice and rats and bugs. It's just scary to me. Yeah, $17 an hour, that's still pretty low compared to what, prices are in the grocery store and stuff. Hi Mike. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're having a good day. Can somebody figure out how big, I'm not a mathematician, but I've been wanting to know this because of how the inflation is and all of that. We're at what, 9%? So what is let's see, $10 plus 9%. How would you add? Oh, inflation's 15% now? I thought it was 9, but that's been a few days. $100 an hour. So before all the COVID stuff happened, I was making $10 an hour, maybe $10.50.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's right.
We're allowed to water 2 days a week
Yeah.
up until 10 a.m.
Oh,
So you can water, I guess.
so what is it, you guys? Is it 9%?
What's that?
Inflation.
The official June report was 9.1,
Okay.
but that's all skewed. It's got to be more like 13 to 15%
Well, that's what lag says was 15.
in real live, hit your pocketbook type of inflation.
So if you're making $12 an hour, let's say, okay, so say $10 an hour, okay, and inflation hits, and then what should you be making? That's what I want to know. Because of inflation, if your wages haven't have been risen, that's not a good number, lag.
So you're to keep up with inflation at the rate
Mm-hmm.
it's going, your paycheck, and that's they give the 9.1% over the course of a year
Mm-hmm.
is the rate it's going at. So if it's really 12%, then your paycheck, there's 12 months. So 1% per month is how much your paycheck should go up to keep up with it. So if you make $10 an hour, next month you should get $1.10, or you should get $10.10 an hour. And then the next month, $10.20 an hour. Then the next month, $10.30 an hour. And your paycheck should go up by 1%. So if you make $10 this year, you should make $11.20 an hour a year from now to keep up with it. Does that make any sense?
Lost me.
I thought I saw your eyes
I
glass
have a
over.
I have a really hard time with math. Right? Like I just kind of glaze over and I'm listening, but I don't understand. So, okay, so
Okay, let me do it simple.
if I was making $10 an hour, how much should I be making now with the inflation?
You should make about 1% more.
1%
So then it,
more?
yeah,
Why not 9.1% more?
because the 9% is for a year.
Okay, but
So next year you should make $10.90 an hour.
okay,
Okay, if you're making $10 to keep up with 9% inflation, you need to make $10.90 next year.
okay. I'm not making $10 now. But I was.
Yeah.
But then I got I'm actually making. So I was making like 10.50. I was making 10.50 a couple of years ago, like around when COVID started. So then I got a raise for $2, I think. So so I make like 12.
So if you make $20 an hour now, next year at this time you should be making $21.80 an hour to keep up with inflation.
Okay.
So for every $10 you need to make 90 cents more an hour every year. Well, no, because then yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's
It's $100 an hour and calculating actual profit. Huh.
we've only had tough inflation since what, December? It started going up to like 6 and 7% in November and December. So we've almost been a year on much higher inflation. And it's going to go up from here. And it's just going to stay at the same rate. And the Fed,
What is that, Nasara?
huh?
What is Nasara?
Where do you see Nasara?
What Mark put in? The Federal Reserve and the IRS are going bye-bye when Nasara is implemented.
Um,
Nasara.
I forget. I used to know. Mark,
National Economic Security and Recovery Act. But Congress hasn't passed it yet. It says, with a set of proposed economic reforms to the United States suggested during the 1990s by Harvey Bernard, claimed that the proposals, which included replacing the income tax with a national sales tax, abolishing compound interest on secured loans, returning to a bimetallic currency,
yeah,
would
which,
result in 0% inflation and a more stable economy. But
yeah, a
it's not.
bimetal would be gold and silver, basically.
Yeah.
In other words, put us back on the gold standard like we were before
And stop printing money for every little thing.
Nixon. Yeah, make the government live on the taxes that they bring in.
Yeah.
If you just went with a flat sales tax like Saudi Arabia has, remember a couple of days ago, 24 cases. They don't have
Yeah.
they don't have federal income tax. They just have tax on what you buy. Now that tax is high. It's 15%. Our sales tax here is 8.65%.
Yeah.
But if the government can't function on a 15% sales tax and no other tax, just no other tax, then they shouldn't spend any more money than what that is.
Yeah.
And, Mark's exactly right. It would, in the article you read,
Mm-hmm.
it would bring everything to a stable economy and there would be zero inflation. But our governments, they just like to spend money.
Yeah.
They give away so much money for stupid reasons.
Mm-hmm. Instead of taking care of their own people.
Yeah,
I mean,
if they would just get out of it, take their little sales tax money and be happy with it. Anyway, hi Texas Val. Good to see you this morning.
hi, Val.
I'm gonna go see what Scott's talking about. I'm a creeper.
Don't you do that, Todd.
Oh, he's got Sue in. I love Sue.
Jeez. You guys need to keep him grounded. He's all over the place today. Give him some shit for going over to the other show. God, I can't talk.
No, that'll never happen, Mark. That would never, ever happen. It's becoming dead. I mean, Russia and China are getting further and further away from it all the time.
I mean, how crazy would it be if the government just like I mean, they're not going to go without getting paid. So if,
Even your dog is broke, huh? So, I don't know if I could live like that though. Just hang out, be somebody's friend, and they give you food and water and a place to live,
yeah,
and they pet you once in a while, and they play uh, fetch with you once in a while. I don't know if I'd want to trade all that I do now to live like a dog.
I don't know. They pretty much got it made.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, the dogs and cats that are real live pets in America live better than probably 70% of the world's population of people.
Yeah, like Ethiopia and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
places that don't have clean drinking water.
Bye, Nishana.
I did.
Where are you going, Nishana? I didn't say you could leave.
She's going over to Scott's show.
She's going over to Scott's show.
Scott, I tell you, you should just come over here and rescue Todd because he wants to be on your crew.
Nah, I don't want to be on. I, Scott's got his own crew there.
I know, but you could be on it. That's what I'm saying.
No,
And
I don't
then
know that.
everybody wouldn't have to go back and forth.
I think I've been on Scott's show maybe one time, maybe twice. I don't know.
Yeah.
He only does the show once a week, so I guess he's allowed. Do, do, do.
Well, see, there you go. You should go on his show on Wednesdays, and then he can come on your show all the other days. It'd be a trade-off.
Where is the Queen City picker? He's always here on Wednesdays.
I don't know.
Maybe Roe had to be home all this week or something.
Maybe. How is your storms, Mr. Sadie? Valerie told me that she heard that they were having flooding over by you, and I told her, yeah, that you were talking about it in the show. We're supposed to get some rain today, too.
Nah. If Sadie came here, he'd be going to where I keep my tools and putting them in order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Mark, I can surely believe that because I'm stunned at what's happened the last 2 years, 2.5 years. I don't have a pool house. I got a shed out there that doesn't have a door on it. Too many sheep. Yep, we're just all being treated like sheep. We will eat bugs and love it.
I
I
don't
got a
want
bunch
to
of
eat
bugs.
bugs. I don't want to eat bugs and mice and rats.
Hell's silver hair angels. Yeah,
I'd probably end up starving to death.
bad flooding. God, I wish we could get some rain. We haven't had significant rain since May,
Man,
and that quit about mid-May, so it's been like more than 2 months since we've had hardly any rain.
wow. Yeah, we're getting rain today, and hopefully, I think we need it. It's been dry and dusty here.
The shed without the door on it, that'll do. Uh,
Yeah, I just don't know about the government sometimes. Like, it's gonna take a lot to fix what has been done for what this past freaking 100 years.
yeah. Well, I mean, it goes back way back to 1933 when Roosevelt took us off the gold standard too. It's been going on a long time.
Yeah,
But we still had at that time we still had silver in our coins. We didn't have gold in our coins anymore after 1933.
yeah. So so then if we
Good grief.
just went back,
9 inches in 6 hours.
wow,
Holy crap.
wow, that is a crazy amount of rain.
Is that a
Uh-oh.
cha-ching? Woo!
Get it.
Just sold a Wii console for $37.50
Good job.
plus shipping on top. No, that's free shipping. but that's fine. It's been sitting over there for a couple of years.
When did you list it? Yesterday?
This morning,
Oh my God.
should have asked
Yeah.
four. Should have asked 40, huh? Oh well.
Should have listed it 6 months ago.
Or 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you. Well, Christmas is coming, so if you got anything else like that, better get her up. People are looking for the deals because they're not going to have any money this year.
Why would you complain about the gold standard? There was zero inflation during the gold standard. I don't know. Yes. Get them.
Well,
What about fourth quarter?
no, but I'm just saying there's not going to be everybody's not going to have any money this year, so they're going to be looking for the deals.
Yeah,
That could have been what you just sold as a Christmas in July item.
I guess. Um, yeah, the price of gold is down, and so it's really not a bad time to buy gold if you got some cash. I think. I mean, it can always go lower, but I don't know. I don't see how at this point.
Yeah,
With the way inflation's running, gold and silver should be increasing at the same rate or more.
and they're
But it
not.
but it hasn't. Gold and silver have come down about the same amount that inflation has gone up,
Mm.
which makes 0 sense. So that makes 4 items I need to ship out plus one awaiting payment.
Well, that's great.
Sold
Yeah,
this sold a silver necklace for $115,
good.
but they haven't paid yet. Do, do, do.
I only sold one shirt that I shipped out this morning. It's been slow go. I'll have to go through my
30
sales.
years ago. Yeah, they've the government and the Fed have kicked the can down the road, and the politicians, yeah, it could do.
Yeah, I think it definitely take a lot of undoing to fix what's been done.
Yeah. See, stock market's up today, and that's just stupid. The reason why it's stupid is because this afternoon the Fed is going to raise interest rates at least another 0.75%. And when they do that, the stock market's going to come down
Mm-hmm.
because it has every time. Why it goes up right before the Fed raises interest rates, I have no idea. People are trying to get in, make just a little bit of money right before it goes back down.
So my question is, from what Mr. Sadie just said, do we have inflation, or is it a depression? Or is it both?
Recession, I think, is like 20% downturn in the economy. The amount of goods and services that are bought and sold for a certain amount of time. Then a depression is a years long recession where it just keeps being bad, keeps being bad, keeps being bad, like
Mhm.
like the Great Depression back
Yeah.
in the 1930s. That was bad times.
Mhm.
1% is baked in on the. That's what the Fed tries to keep it at, which makes zero sense. It should be zero. Devolution. Why would it go up? Soft landing.
New age depression. Wow. You guys got all kinds of terms I don't even know about right now.
Yeah. All right, gotta move my water again. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, how could they get us out of that? I mean, so the Federal Reserve, everybody's going to lose their jobs. Is that what you're saying? They're going to be pushed over to the Treasury. See, I don't follow a lot of this. I know I probably should, but I don't trust a lot of what has been said on any news sites. It's interesting, and I like to know what's going on, but I don't like being lied to. That's horrible. Why should I buy gold? Many people are using their savings to pay bills and eat. I've heard a lot of people are using freaking credit cards to pay bills and eat. Gold is real money. Yeah, I don't understand any difference of like one news broadcasting station against another. I don't I don't see a difference in it. All of the news that I ever see looks like propaganda. Yeah. I don't I don't have any credit card bills or anything like that. The only thing I have is like medical bills that are unpaid, and I have a student loan that's unpaid. Um, but other than that, my debt is clear. Um, I don't have that kind of money lag. I wish I did. But if I had that kind of money, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, because what happens if you buy gold and you buy diamonds and because you have a bunch of money or whatever, and then then the market falls to the floor and we go into a deep depression where nobody has any money, and I mean, it'll only be good to buy something if, possibly if people can even freaking afford to sell something. I mean, I would think that barter would be better.
Diamonds? No, diamonds.
You think the market's going to crash 100%?
Diamonds are fake. Even real diamonds. Who buys diamonds? Talk about a manipulated market. Diamonds are way more manipulated than gold and silver, and gold and silver are way manipulated. Who was it? I think it was De Beers that had, and still kind of has the market cornered on diamonds.
Yeah, I think I had an aunt that I became super close to, and she lived through the depression, and that's what their family did, was barter most of the time. But if you don't have anything to barter with, that's the hard part.
No, I don't think the market's going to crash 100%, Mark. There will be businesses that have stock. How can you say it's going to crash 100%? Even if the stock market dropped 75%, there would still be people manufacturing things to sell. And
What if they can't afford to?
then they sell stock to be able to afford to. That's what the stock money goes for, is for businesses to run their business.
Rebels are on sale.
Rubles.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, that's the Russian money, rubles.
Oh, so throw out conventional thinking, Todd. Yeah, I think bartering's a good way to go, and
Bartering is a good way to go. I'm not putting down bartering at all. I'm just saying there are companies like Amazon and Walmart and IBM,
Apple.
Apple. Are people going to quit using computers if um,
How would they afford? I mean,
are people going to quit using computers if the stock market crashed 100%? Then nobody would build computers. Nobody would build a car. Nobody would. Uh, Walmart would close all its stores. I don't think we could ever crash that hard. At least I hope we don't.
Mike's got a good way of thinking there. Invest in slingshots and loincloths now. Learn how to make fire.
Yeah. But you can't, I don't know if a person could live just bartering. Could you get all the food, all the clothes, all the electricity,
Fuel
all the fuel that you use?
just by bartering. Yeah, that would be hard.
What do you barter with to buy gasoline? I don't know any gas stations that would take, here, I'll trade you this handcrafted artwork for a
You
tank
would
full
have
of
to sell it.
gas.
You would have to sell it for money, and then money to buy.
Not totally, Mark. They're not. They're going that direction, but they're not there yet. Rubles, see, slingshots and loincloth.
I'd take it. I'd say, "Oh, you can give me gold? Okay, here's $1."
Oh, you mean there's 100% chance that the stock market's going to crash down further than it is now? Well, yeah, I could go with that. Mainly because even with inflation and even with the Fed raising interest rates, they're not going to be evened out with the amount of money that's getting printed and given away. So yeah, stock market's got a lot further it can go down and probably will. I think that's why I pulled out. I pulled out too late. I lost a bunch of money. Gold. I mean, I made a lot of money in the stock market back when it was getting pumped up with stimulus, but yeah, I gave most of that back. Tesla technology. Mm, we'll see. Who takes gold?
Mexico will
The
probably build a wall.
the gas station takes gold. I know Russia would. Oh wait, they don't. Right, Mike?
It's a heavy combo.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, a lot of Americans that live in Mexico, especially along the coast of the Baja Peninsula.
Yeah, because it's too expensive to live on our beaches.
Yeah, a home on the coast of the Baja Peninsula. It's just a short drive down from San Diego. A home out there is a lot cheaper than trying to buy a home in Los Angeles near
Yeah.
the coast. 1920s all over. Yeah, times are different, but yeah, I get your point.
We'll still have coinage, but paper is done. The rest will be digital. Hmm. So if they owe you $1.30 at the gas station, they're going to give you $1.30 in coin instead of using bills. Is that what you're saying? They're not going to exchange it anymore.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
So, stock market's up today. What a joke. There's You watch. If not the day after, then it'll be the day after that. The stock market will just have a big drop like it did with the last Fed rate hike.
Yeah, it's up today, but it's not up, right? It's not up where it needs to be.
No. No, it's still like, it's just bound. Since the start of January, the stock market's dropped about 20%.
Yeah.
So for it to have a um, meaningful recovery, it would have to go back up at least 10%.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. I'm like Mark. I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to go down anymore, even more. You watch, Mark. They'll print more money. They do every day, Mark. There's so many government programs that are unfunded that
Yeah.
just get paid for with printing more money.
I mean, that's what they've been doing, and it's not that it's working, but it it keeps keeps all these programs going.
I mean,
So that's what they've done.
if they
I just
if they quit printing money, stuff like national parks would shut down.
hmm
Um, Law enforcement would have big slowdowns. Um, a lot of colleges would close without government assistance.
Social Security.
Social Security could go the way of the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Um,
And there's many people, like several thousand.
Medicare, Medicaid,
Yeah.
uh, abortion clinics. I don't want to open a can of worms, but there I said it. What else would shut down if they quit printing money? Still have
Um,
coinage. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good philosophy to have, Sadie, but if you had to live life worse than you do now, it wouldn't be fun. It's already digital, pretty much. I still do cash lag. I keep a little in reserve, and what's getting ready to rally. Yeah, we live in a cash world, whether you call it digital or paper.
I just can't hardly think that they're not going to print more. I mean, especially when they, like uh, printing out more stimulus and stuff like that. Like, how are they going to do that?
Hmm. Money is created all the time. It's like,
Um,
okay, if you go to a bank and take out a $40,000 loan to buy a car, do you think the bank has $40,000 sitting there?
no,
They're only required to have what, 5% to cover loans? They can write loans all day long. So $40,000 was just created out of thin air by giving somebody a car loan. It's just money that didn't exist, but now it does.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a bump in November. I think the market is ready for a change in power. Yeah, it could happen. If the midterm elections put people in with some sanity and get control of the Federal Reserve, finish work on that gasoline pipeline, get some semblance of quadrillions in gold. What? I don't know about that. So long as they don't shut down EBT cards. I know. Yeah, stimulus is digital. Every time they sent out a stimulus check, they just created new money out of thin air.
Maybe it would make people want to work again. I doubt it, but oh, there's my sister. See you guys later. Have a good day.
Are you gone? Yeah, it's about that time. I got to get my 4 items packed and shipped. And except, I think I'll go over to Scott's show and just listen in on what they're doing. They always go longer than an hour anyway, so. Thanks for coming in, folks. Guns, ammo, water, and food. Yeah, that's true. Yep. Bullets, beans, and band-aids. Gotta have some medical in there, Sadie. I can't live without my blood pressure pills. If I didn't have my pills, I'd probably just keel over and die. Blood pressure and cholesterol, so I can keep from having a heart attack. Hold. Bye, bum crack. Yeah. Later, guys. All right, we're out of here. I'm going over to Scott's show for a little bit. Bye.